House on the campus of Parkersburg High School. It's the Crosstown Showdown as the PHS Big Reds play host to the Parkersburg South Patriots boys basketball style. Good evening, everybody. My name is Brian Guthrie. Thanks so much for having us tuned in for another evening of high school football here on high school football. I made it less than a minute in before I said football. High school basketball here on CAS 45. Parkersburg South comes in at 3-1 on the season. PHS only 2 games under their belt, and they're an even 1-1. Parkersburg with losses to Huntington, a loss to Huntington, and then a win over Marietta back on, I believe, the 18th, 63-53. Bryson Singer put up 18 points and 12 rebounds. Austin Fleming, 14 points and 11 boards. PHS trailed 31-18 at the half of that game. South 3-1 on the season, a loss at Dublin Kaufman in Ohio, 73-61. Then a win versus Logan, Ohio, 65-52. A win at Charleston Catholic, 83-61. And then a win on the 18th against Hurricane at Alexander, Ohio, 74-35. So South with more experience. Look for South pretty much has a better backcourt in the guards, but PHS has all the size underneath. So we'll see how this one kind of rolls out. JV game. Patriots won that one 69-44. South also took the freshman game 72-48. We're headed for the horn, and that means starting lineups and national anthem. High school basketball, high school basketball. If I keep saying basketball, then I won't get it wrong. High school basketball, high school basketball. So happy to have you here. Facebook, YouTube, and CAS 45. All right. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, sports fans, welcome to the Sam Manage floor inside the Memorial Fieldhouse on the campus of Parkersburg High School. Please join me as we welcome our guests this evening, the Patriots from Parkersburg South High School, as they come to town to face off against your Parkersburg Big Reds. Now this time, let's bring on the Big Red Indian, Yuan Oy. This time, would everyone please stand as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem, sung by the Parkersburg High School Acapella Choir under the direction of Josh Dance. Presenting the colors tonight are members of the Parkersburg High School ROTC Color Guard. They are Cadet Donaldson Fade, Cadet Maddie Nice, Cadet Brianna Kelly, and Cadet Dylan Powell. tonight's alumni for athletics starting lineup. He's a 6'3" senior number 2, Bryson Singer. He's a 6'3" junior number 3, Austin Fleming. He's a 6'2" senior number 13, Sammy McHale. He's a 5'9" freshman number 25, Nate Rodriguez. And rounding out tonight's lineup is a 6-foot junior number 30, Quavon Sarah. The coach of the Big Reds is Brian Christman. Good luck to both teams.
So there's your starting lineups for both the Big Reds and the Patriots. Press row full this evening. Got John Chalfant in the PHS radio broadcast, Eric Little in the South broadcast, Jay Brennett from the News Sentinels right next to me. Everybody loves Crosstown Showdown. Here we go. Boys basketball live here on CAS 45, also on Facebook and YouTube. 5 on the floor for South, number 3, Ashton Mooney. 5, Jackson Smith. 14, Caleb Schaefer. 1, Cyrus Trow, and 4, Riley Street. For Parkersburg, 2, Bryson Singer. 3 is Austin Fleming. 30, Quavon Cyrus. 25, Nate Rodriguez. Oh, and 13, Sammy McHale. Underway, PHS controls the tip, but knocked out of bounds, not quite. Rodriguez brings it up the floor and is between the circles for the Big Reds. McHale will get called for the carry. First turnover of the game belongs to the Big Reds. Mooney out top for the Patriots. Just underway here, no score. First possession of the game for the Patriots. They work it around the circle. Mooney and Street, two-man game now. Into the corner to Smith. 3 on the way is off the mark. Rebound from Mooney is no good. Another putback, and that one is blocked by Cyrus. Rodriguez pushes it up against a little bit of pressure. Drops it off into the corner. That is a 3 on the way from Singer, off the mark, no good. And Traw with the rebound. He pushes it into the corner. Cyrus Traw out top. Big Reds in a zone as they work it around the circle. Traw out top. He will fire up a long 3. Back glass, no good. Rebound by Schaefer. And now Mooney with the putback 3. That is off the mark, and rebound by Singer underneath, and we've got a whistle. It's going to be a foul on the Patriots. Foul against Riley Street, his first, team's first. 6:41 opening quarter, no score here. Austin Fleming to inbound against a Patriot press. And he will throw it the length of the floor. Bryson Singer with the catch. Baseline jumper is off the mark. Knocked around by the Patriots, but they will come away with it. Mooney the other way. Out to Street. That's a 3. That is off the mark. Rebound underneath by Schaefer, and we've got a whistle. Bryson Singer picks up his first, team's first. Patriots keep the possession. Minute and a half in, still no score. Here's Smith from the corner. That is off the mark. Rebound, Big Reds. Bryson Singer. Pushed ahead into the corner to McHale. Back to Singer. He'll fire a long 3, and that is well short. Rebound underneath by McHale. He can't get the putback, knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Big Reds. Rodriguez to inbound underneath his own basket. Gets it into McHale. He will fire it up as soon as he touches it. Front iron, no good. Rebound Patriots. Quickly the other way is Street, and he steps on the inline. Riley Street got the outlet pass but couldn't do anything with it. #23, Josh Kopech checks in for the Big Reds, and they beat the press. And we've got a number 5 out there, and I don't know who it is. Patriots create a turnover, but knocked away, and we've got a foul call. McHale picks up his first foul. Grant Miller, number 22, checking in for the Big Reds. Patriots working it around the circle again. Here's a cross court to Trow in the corner. He'll go baseline, lost the handle on it, gathers it back in the lane. The Patriots will reset the offense. Mooney tries to go baseline, that's not there, back out top to Street. Street drives the lane, has it knocked away. Trow will try left side, and a foul in the corner. Kopech picks. McHale checks out. Quavon Cyrus checks back in for Parkersburg. 5:05 first quarter. There's still no score. Picked off inbound. Ahead to Cyrus. He pulls up on the baseline and lost the handle. Street comes away with it. He gets it knocked away. And timeout Parkersburg, 4:54 opening quarter. We still don't have a basket yet. Number 5 for Parkersburg is David Parsons, I think. He's not on the lineup I got, but that's the roster that I have. So we've had 4 fouls called, 3 on PHS, 1 on South. No baskets yet. Lots of steals, lots of turnovers, lots of rebounds. No baskets yet. Inbounding for PHS is Kopech underneath the basket. Patriots have a press on. Pass knocked away by Street, but Parkersburg gets it back. Now the outlet is picked off by Cyrus Traw, and he will push back the other way. Spin move. No call underneath. Rebound Schaefer, and we've got a basket. Almost halfway through the first quarter, but we've got a basket. Miller quickly the other way, has to pull it up, and Cyrus's pass is picked off. And South will push back the other way. Here's Traw for 3, and he drains that one. And just like that, it's 5-0 Patriots. Press from South, broken the other way, high off glass, no good is Kopech. One and done for the Big Reds. South pushes the other way. Jackson Smith drains the 3. Quavon Cyrus quickly the other way will go off glass, no good, no foul called. Mooney with the rebound. He will go 1 on 3 against the Big Reds and gets it stuck in the rim. So out of a PHS timeout, South is on an 8-0 run. Substitutions in. 13, McMullen is in. 41, Hirschberger is in for Parkersburg South. .35, Freeze is in for PHS. That's a walk by Kopech. Another turnover from the Big Reds. 3:23 opening quarter, 8-0 South. Schaefer back in as Jackson Smith heads to the bench. Unreal. Not exactly the way I think anybody saw this game starting, but that's where we are. Again, PHS trailed big against Marietta, and their last game ended up coming back to win. Mooney out top, tries to bounce it into Schaefer, but picked off. Schaefer gets it back, but a foul called, and I believe he is going to pick that one up. Caleb Schaefer, his first foul, team's second. And we'll see Singer check back in for Parsons. Fleming has a seat. McHale back in. Here's a three on the way for Parkersburg. That is no good. Putback from Singer is also no good. Patriots looking to add to their lead. Mooney pulls up. Patriots work it around the circle. Almost knocked away by from McMullen. Here's Cyrus Straw. Here's a long jumper. Off glass and good. Cyrus Straw has 5 of South's 10 points. And PHS is yet to score with 2 and change left. Wild drive to the basket. Nowhere close, but Schaefer is going to get called for the block. He quickly has 2 fouls now. That's going to put Kopech on the line. First trip to the free throw line for either team tonight. And Kopech misses the first. Connor Branham is in for South. And 22, Grant Miller is in for PHS. Kopech hits the free throw, and PHS is finally on the board at 2:17 of the first. It's 10-1. Branham will inbound. PHS now putting the pressure on, trying to get some kind of offensive momentum here. Patriots will break it across the timeline. Traw in the corner, wide open 3, and he drains that one. Cyrus Traw has 8. South has 13, and they lead by 12. A lot of numbers. We're inside 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. High off glass and no good, but a foul call is Miller. Blue 13 is Brady McMullen. He picks up his first foul. Team foul number 4. Miller at the line. First one is short. Second one is too strong. Rebound South. Mooney pushes it across the midcourt stripe. Here's Trowell from the right side. That one in and out, no good. Loose ball and a whistle as Street will check in for Mooney for South. Big Red basketball as Fleming is set to inbound. Long inbound pass into Rodriguez. 1-on-2, Rodriguez, spinorama, back iron, no good. Rebound Branham for South. McMullen pushes it ahead. Drops it into the corner to Street, not there. McMullen back out top. Street kicks it to Trow out top. He weaves through the lane, off glass, no good. Rebound, Big Reds. Bryson Singer underneath. Singer with a double-double against Marietta, 18 points and 12 rebounds. He's yet to score this evening. Wide open underneath is Fleming, and he can't get it to go. South comes away with it, and McMullen has a 1-on-2. Weird shot, not any good. Rodriguez back the other way. He's losing the handle on the basketball. That's got to be a charge, and it is. Rodriguez went full blast into Connor Branham and will pick up the charge. David Parsons checks in as Rodriguez will head out. Jackson Smith is in as Hirschberger is out for South. 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's 13-1, Parkersburg South. Patriots working it around the arc. Trow's been on fire in this opening quarter. I keep saying Trow, it's Trow. I don't know why. 25 seconds on the clock, and Mooney taking his time, working the two-man game with Street. Mooney and Street out between the circles for the Patriots. PHS puts the pressure on, and now they'll move the basketball with 10 on the clock. Traw spin move, high off glass, not there. He goes to the deck, loose basketball, and a foul's gonna go on Riley Street. His second, team's fifth. Brady McMullen checks in. Riley Street heads to the bench for the Patriots. Josh Kopech inbounds with 5 seconds on the clock, and the Patriots pressing, leading 13-1. Ball gets inbound to Miller. Loose ball knocked out of bounds. It'll go to South with 3 seconds showing on the clock. Don't have a whole lot of time to think about it once you get your hands on it. Into Mooney. His shot is blocked at the buzzer, and that's how the first quarter ends. Slow start for both teams. All Patriots since. We'll head to the second quarter. It's Parkersburg South 13, Parkersburg 1. The Crosstown Showdown is right here on CAS 45.
This is Jim Staley, Staley Law and Mediation. This happens far too often. In a small community like ours, it affects us all. Please, stay alive. Don't text and drive.
Back here at the field house at Parkersburg High School, Brian Guthrie with Crosstown Showdown boys basketball. It's been all South after a very slow start for both teams. An 8-0 run out of a timeout for South, and they set with a 13-1 lead as we go to the second quarter. Here's Mooney for Parkersburg South to Traw. Out top to McMullen. Now to 12 is Branham. Traw drives the lane, kicks it back out. McMullen into the corner to Branham. Jackson Smith out top. Mooney will swing in. Now to Traw. Working against Quavon Cyrus. Tied up in the lane, gets a shot off somehow and gets it to go. Cyrus Traw has 10 points. And the lead is 14 and a press from the Patriots. Fleming, number 3, pushes it in the front court to Rodriguez, excuse me. Tries to get it back to Fleming, not there, knocked away by McMullen, and the Patriots have it back. Jackson Smith spots up a 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, McMullen came away with it, gets it over to Branham. His shot is all air. Rebound, Cyrus. Ahead to Singer all by himself. He will go to the rack, lays it up, no good, but foul called. Connor Branham should be picking that one up. Yep. 16 fouls for South. And Bryson Singer is on the line to shoot 2. Singer, a fantastic year playing football for the Big Reds. Just electric every time he had the football in his hands. First free throw short. Josh Kopic is checking in, as well as 15, Elijah Hernandez. Second one from Singer is also off the mark, and Smith clears it for South. Traw pushes ahead quickly. Branham thought about the shot, thinks better of it, and the Patriots again working around the circle, trying to get a drive to the lane. That one is up and good. First bucket for McMullen this evening, and it's 17-1. Inbound is kicked out, and will go to South. 6:32 second quarter, 17-1 Parkersburg South. And Coach Chrislip for Parkersburg has seen enough. He'll call another timeout. CAS Cable would like to thank the fantastic sponsors that we've had that helped get all kinds of supplies for tornado relief through Kentucky especially, but the Mid-South just reeling from terrible storms the last few weeks. Thanks to our sponsors, including Westfall Towing, Staley Law and Mediation, Honest Fred's Flooring, Grodd's Home Services, Hensler's Town and Country, Mr. B Potato Chips, Tidbits of the Mid-Ohio Valley, One Community Federal Credit Union, Jackson Realty LLC, Cardinal Market, Gift Gallery of Vienna, Molly's Pet Pantry, John Six, J.P. Henry's, Contractors Building Supply, and more. Thanks to all the folks that helped gather those supplies to help with tornado relief. The goal was to fill 1 semi-trailer. We ended up filling 2, thanks to your generosity. 17-1. Josh Kopic's free throw in the first quarter, the only point PHS has put on the board thus far. I believe it is South basketball. It is, as Branham will inbound in front of the PHS bench. Drops it into Mooney. Traw out top. Jab step, not there. He'll kick it out to McMullen. He'll drive the lane. Lost the handle, gets it to Mooney. And Mooney's short pull-up jumper is off the mark, gets his own rebound. Putback is good. Ashton Mooney's first bucket of the game. It's 19-1. Hernandez trapped in the corner, knocked away, but he gets it back. Ahead to Fleming. He'll spin in the lane, knocks Branham down, but Fleming gets the first field goal of the game for the Big Reds. It comes under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Smith will drive in. It's not there. Kicks out to Branham. That is a 3 well off the window. Pretty much all window. Knocked out of bounds. Goes to Parkersburg. David Parsons, number 5, checks in. Grant Miller, number 22, checks in for the Big Reds as Hernandez and, that is Rodriguez and Fleming have a seat. Into the game for South is number 0, Austin Reeves. Big Reds get it across the timeline. Singer's going to shoot it from an NBA three, and it's well short. Reeves with the rebound. He is tied up with Kopech, goes to the floor, and a foul call. Kopech's second foul. 5 for the team. 5:31 second quarter, 19-3. Mooney walks it up the floor for the Patriots. Out top, McMullen, that's a three on the way, in and out, no good. Jackson Smith with the rebound, controls it off glass, can't get it to go, knocked out of bounds, stays with South. Quick inbound, three on the way and drilled. Austin Reeves hits the three. And the lead is 19. Fleming spins in the lane. That one is good. Austin Fleming with 4 points. Patriots pretty patient with the ball, getting some good open looks. They drive in the lane and it's leaving somebody open on the outside. They'll work it around into the corner to Reeves, back out top to Mooney. Draw on the other side. Reeves jab step, fake, drops it underneath, and the floater is up and in from Mooney. He's got 4. Quickly the other way, Fleming gets it up and in, and he's got a quick 6 points. Reeves in the corner, moves it back out to McMullen. There's Mooney out top. To Reeves, to Traw. Mooney drives the basket, not there, but a foul called. Is that gonna be Kopech again? 23, it is Josh Kopech. His 3rd foul of this first half. Team 6th. And it puts Mooney on the line to shoot a couple. Substitutions are all queued up for both squads here. 3:40 left in the opening half. Mooney's free throw is in and out, no good. McHale and Cyrus in for Parkersburg. Hirschberger, Blake, and 23. Nathan Plotner all in for South. Second free throw is good from Mooney. He has 5. It is 25-7. Big Reds break the press again. Singer into the front court, quickly hounded. He got it away. Floater from McKay is good. Sammy McHale's first bucket of the game. And a whistle. Grant Miller will pick up that foul. It'll put South into the bonus. Shooting 1 and 1 is Austin Reeves. 25-9. First one's good. Hits the second one. Reeves with 5 points. McHale the other way. Picks up the foul, and that will put PHS into the bonus as Reeves picks up his first foul. 7th for the team, shooting 1 and 1 will be Sammy McHale. Missed the first one. Rebound Bryson Singer. His turnaround putback is good. His first basket of the game. Press from the Big Reds and a pick going the other way is Parsons. His layup is no good, but McHale gets the putback. Turnovers creating points, and there is another South turnover, but a foul call. Nobody in the crowd likes that one, as I believe they're going to get Miller for the reach. Yep, and that is going to put South back on the line to shoot 1 and 1. Clock stop 2:55, second quarter, 27-13. Jackson Smith checking back in. Devin Hirschberger having a seat. Mooney shooting 1 and 1. Got the first one. He's got 6 points in this first half. Hits them both. The lead is 16 as the Big Reds get it across midcourt and turn it right over. Cyrus Traw picks it off. Ahead to Mooney, lays it up, knocked off glass, no good. Rebound, Quavon Cyrus. Outlet pass quickly the other way to Parsons. Drops it off to McHale, high off glass, no good. Foul call. It's a good look from Parsons to drop it off to McHale. 23, Plotner picks up his first foul. And the first free throw is no good from McHale. PHS has left. We're only having 13 points. They have left a lot of points at the charity stripe thus far this evening. McHale hits the second one. The lead is 15. South quickly into the front court. Off glass and good is Aiden Blake. His first bucket of the game. Singer back the other way. Off the side of the window, but saves it back in bounds to Parsons. He will fire up the three. Off glass and good is David Parsons for three. First triple of the game for the Big Reds. And Traw gets an open look from three on the other end, and he drains that one. Traw has 13 now, 5 in this second quarter. And we're turning into a track meet here. Quavon Cyrus to Parsons, that's a three. Front of the iron, no good. McHale's putback is no good. Rebound goes to Blake. Blake hits the deck, whistle. McHale will pick up his second foul, team's 9th. And that is going to put Blake on the line. Aiden Blake to shoot a 1 and 1. (34-17). PHS has rallied as Blake hits the first to keep this game from getting out of hand. Their press is creating turnovers, which is in turn creating points as Blake bricks the second one and Fleming clears it. Miller into the front court. Drops it off for Kopech, who loses it out of bounds. McMullen is back in for South. Blake heads to the bench. Light press from the Big Reds. McMullen out of control, lost the ball out of bounds, and it's PHS basketball, 35-17 with a minute 28 left on the clock here in the second quarter. Rodriguez is in for the Big Reds, as well as 15 Hernandez. McHale to inbound in front of his own bench. And it is going to be picked off. Cyrus Traw waits for reinforcements. Into the corner to Mooney, jab step not there. Jackson Smith now at the arc. Tries to drop it into Plotner. He lost the handle on it. Cyrus Traw comes away with it. Almost lost it, but the Patriots will reset. Patriots taking their time, clock down to a minute left here in the opening half. Smith will heave a three. That's high off glass, off the mark. Mooney with the putback. It's not there, but he's going to go to the line. Austin Fleming picks up his first foul of the game. And Mooney is at the line to shoot two. Hits the first. Mooney, his fourth made free throw as Jackson Smith heads to the bench and Hirschberger checks back in. Ashton Mooney, 8 points tonight. Maker 9. 50 seconds left on the clock. Kopech trying to inbound, gets it in to McHale. Back to Kopech. They'll get across the line, 2-on-1. He goes way off the window. That's not there. Fleming puts it up, in, and fouled. Fleming with 8 points in the quarter and a chance to make it 9. 40 seconds on the clock. Foul goes on McMullen, his second, as Plotner sets down. Miller back in for the Big Reds. And Fleming converts it. Reeves in for McMullen for the Patriots with 40 seconds left on the clock. 17-point South lead. And Reeves will push it ahead, gets it knocked away as he comes across the timeline, and a foul called. Grant Miller picks up his third foul. And Miller will quickly sit back down. Parsons back in. That'll put Reeves on the line, shooting the double bonus now. With team foul number 10. 34 seconds left here in the second quarter. First one's good. Austin Reeves, 6 points. All here in the second quarter. Second one's too strong. Fleming clears it for the Big Reds. Clock running, 30 seconds to go. Into the front court is going to be picked off. Hirschberger gets it over to Mooney, and Mooney will set it up with 22 on the clock. Coach Mike Fallon, and get ready for the last shot, trying to get a little ISO ball, a little isolation. Mooney drives in, drops it to Smith, back to Mooney. He will go high off glass and draws the foul. With 5 seconds showing on the clock, foul goes on McHale, his third. And Mooney's at the line to shoot two. First one's good. Plotner checks in as Smith checks out for South. Fleming out, Singer in for the Big Reds. And Mooney has been money at the line. See what I did there? Quickly inbound for the Big Reds, trying to get a shot off before the buzzer. Lodges in the rim at the horn. That's the half. Parkersburg South leads Parkersburg 39-20. Let me do some ciphering here real quick. 3, 4, 5, 6. Austin Reeves with 6. Mooney with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points. Jackson Smith with 3. Caleb Schaefer with 2. Brady McMullen with 2. Cyrus Traw with 13. Aiden Blake with 3. That's for South. For Parkersburg, Bryson Singer with 2. Austin Fleming with 9. Sammy McHale with 5. David Parsons with 3. Josh Kopik with 1. More importantly, Sammy McHale 3 fouls. Grant Miller 3 fouls. Josh Kopik with 3 fouls. Foul situation not great for the Big Reds as we head to the second half. 39-20 is our score at the half. Be back with some halftime entertainment here on CAS 45.
When you come to Williamstown, you see familiar faces, friendly faces.
You're greeted with a smile. Most often they call you by name.
If this bank had to have a theme song, they'd have to go back to the old TV show Cheers. We always know your name.
My puppy sneaked off the other day. Someone from the bank called and brought him home.
But they made Zions really feel more than just like an account number. When we come in, you know, we're family.
The right answers right now. Dunbar and Fowler, the injury attorneys. When you've had a serious injury, you need legal advice immediately. Call today, we'll see you today and guide you every step of the way. The right answers right now. Dunbar and Fowler, the injury attorneys.
Rejuvenation Laser and Skin Center is now offering the same great services at our brand new Harbor Point location in Williamstown. Whether it's laser treatments for hair, acne, or tattoo removal, full body contouring, or skin rejuvenation, let us revitalize your skin without the time and cost of cosmetic surgery. Go to RejuveSkinCenter.com or call 740-538-9943 to schedule your free consultation.
We're one community, and we love helping our community. We're your neighbors and your friends, and we know your time is valuable. With our online banking and mobile app, we offer all the services you need, like online account opening and loan applications on your time, anytime, from the comfort of home. It's easy, safe, and secure. Plus, we offer some of the best rates in the Valley. Start living your dream today. Visit us online at onecommunityfcu.org. One Community Federal Credit Union, ready for your future.
Don't get stuck on the road after an accident or breakdown. Call Westfall Towing. We specialize in recovery, roadside assistance, jump starts, tire changes, lockouts, and more. Our fleet is fully equipped to handle any towing job, from passenger cars to heavy machinery. We're also honored providers of AAA services. If you're in an accident, request Westfall Towing. Proudly serving Washington County and the surrounding area 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 740-525-9240.
So much has changed in the last few years. As we enter the final months of 2021, CAS Cable would like to say thank you. Thank you to our communities who we proudly continue to serve. Thank you to the local business owners still fighting hard to keep their doors open during these unprecedented times. Thank you to all our local employees working hard every day to keep you connected. And most importantly, thank you to you, all our valued customers. CAS Cable, providing fast, local, and reliable service for 2022 and beyond.
If you're in search of a unique gift or an original piece to finish your own special collection, visit the Rustic House Antique Mall. Over 30 vendors across 5,000 square feet of clean indoor space, featuring glass, vintage clothing, primitives, furniture, recycled yard art, and so much more. New items arrive daily. Shop in person or join us for live sales Mondays at 6 p.m. on Facebook. The Rustic House Antique Mall, 2909 Murdoch Avenue in Parkersburg.
I'm with Badgley and Chris, certified public accountants here in Williamstown.
I'm the owner-operator of Da Vinci's Italian Restaurant.
I've actually had clients who have wept in a closing. We've been able to completely change the trajectory of their life and their business.
I'm proud to be part of Williamstown because of what they do for the community, what they do for their customer.
I'm a realtor. My buyers choose their banks. When I choose a bank, I'm at Williamstown. That's my bank.
Want the power to do more with your company checking account? Here you go. Want the power to open your account today? Here you go. Business checking. More power to you. Community Bank.
Are you praying that you'll find that special Christmas gift this year? Make Mark Armstrong's Works the place to do your Christmas shopping. From the largest chocolate diamond collection in the Mid-Ohio Valley to unique jewelry you won't find anywhere else. Come see our diamond collection. From the only true full-service jewelry store, Mark Armstrong's Gores in Mineral Wells. If other area jewelers have trusted me for over 40 years, shouldn't you?
Back here at the PHS Fieldhouse. Again, we've adjusted the score here as Jay Bennett from the News and Sentinel compared scores and talked to the scores table. It's 40-20. PHS leads, or South leads 40-20. So they've adjusted the scoreboard here. Again, Cyrus Traw leading the way with 13 points. Ashton Mooney with 11 for the Patriots. Big Reds, again, only scored 1 point in the first quarter. It was 13-1 at the end of the first quarter. Managed to put up 19 in the second quarter. Austin Fleming with 9 of those. Sammy McHale with 5. At times, the game has turned into a track meet, which I think plays into South's hands, as they seem to be a little bit more comfortable running. But we've seen some wild, out-of-control shots from both teams. A lot of unforced errors, if you will, just throwing the ball away or losing it out of bounds. Both teams trying to put some pressure on to get some offensive momentum. PHS had a nice little run, creating some offense with their defense to keep this game from getting way out of control. arrow will favor the Big Reds to start the second half. On the floor, 23, Josh Kopech, 3, Austin Fleming, 2, Bryson Singer, 13, Sammy McHale, and 5, David Parsons. For South, Ashton Mooney is 3, Jackson Smith is 5, Caleb Schaefer is 14, as that one is off the mark. Cyrus Traw is 1. And Riley Street is 4. Takes me a minute, but I'll get there. Zone defense from the Big Reds. Here's Street in the corner for 3, and he drains it. Riley Street's first bucket of the game comes here in the third quarter and makes it a 23-point Patriot lead. Parsons setting up the play. Dropped into Singer. Now McHale will fire up the three-pointer. It is in and out, no good. Rebound by Kopech. He can't get it to go back in, and Schaefer collects it. Again, 3 Big Reds with 3 fouls in that first half. Patriots work it around. Traw in the corner will try and spin into the lane, reverse spin, and he makes that one go. Traw has 15 tonight. Singer launches a 3 on the other side. It rolls around, no good. Schaefer collects it. Mooney ahead into the front court. He will go to the rack and lay it in. Mooney now with 13. Patriot presses on and a timeout by Brian Crislip and the Parkersburg Big Reds. Again, thanking our wonderful sponsors helping us fill 2 semis full of supplies headed to tornado-ravaged Kentucky, including Appalachian Oilfield Services, Pet Supplies Plus, Pine Grove Baptist Church, Warehouse Church, Waverly Fire Department, Pfeiffer's Towing, West Virginia Central Credit Union, Pleasants County Bank, Dimex, New Matamoros Fire Department, the Greenhouse, Galaxy Food Center in St. Mary's, Belpre Chamber of Commerce, A1 Heating and Cooling, Ron's Porta-Johns, Spriggs Distributing. Why can I not say distributing? Distributing. Crossroads Open Air Sanctuary and Memorial Health System. Thanks to all those folks and lots of others for helping get those very needed supplies. Distributing. Oh my. Oh, so proud of myself. I said football, what? We weren't even on a minute, and I said football. And now I dropped distributing. Professional radio announcer, professional TV announcer. Please don't try this at home. Freeze inbound for PHS. Gets it into Parsons. Back to Freeze. Front court to McHale. To Fleming. Off glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. Fleming gets it back. Put back is no good, but a foul called. Cyrus Traw picks up his first foul of the game. Team foul 1. Fleming is on the line to shoot a couple, and he hits the first one. That's 10 points for Austin Fleming. At 6:09 here in the third quarter. 47-21. Second one is good. And a press from the Big Reds. Mooney quickly across half court. Drops it into the corner for Street. That 3 is high, can't get it to go. And Fleming clears the rebound. He's got a 2-on-3, and he will take it to the rack nonetheless and draws the foul. Foul goes on Riley Street, his third, team second. And Fleming goes right back to the line. Street headed to the bench as McMullen prepares to check in. Fleming hits the first free throw.
Number 13, Brady McMullen, comes in the game for Parkersburg South.
Second one's off the mark from Fleming. Patriots bring it back down the floor. Schaefer's three is good. Caleb Schaefer has 5. His first bucket since the first quarter. Big Reds quickly the other way. Singer lays it up and in. He's got 4. Patriots are all the way back down the floor already. Traw gets it up and in and draws the foul. Bryson Singer picks up his second foul, team's first, and Traw on the line to try to complete the three-point play. 5:31, third quarter, 52-25. Parsons will sit down as Miller checks in for the Big Reds. Traw sinks it. 18 points for Cyrus Traw. 5 here in the third quarter already as Singer tries to finger roll, can't get it to go. Fleming up and under, can't get it to go. Schaefer with the rebound, fighting it away from 2 white jerseys. And the foul will go on 35, that is Freeze. It is his first. Nate Rodriguez back in for Parkersburg. Hernandez also checking back in for the Big Reds. Rodriguez will swing it back out to the top of the key. To Hernandez. His three is off the mark. Mooney collects it, pushes into the front court. Mooney goes to the lane and lays it up and in. Mooney with the pick after the inbound, and he's got a quick 4 right there. 6 in the quarter, 17 for the game. Back the other way. Fleming's shot is off the mark, but a whistle. And Fleming will go back to the line for the 3rd time this quarter. Foul goes on 14, Schaefer. It is his 3rd. Hirschberger at the scorer's table ready to check in, as well as Branham. First free throw off the mark as Schaefer and Smith are headed out for South. Parsons and Kopech are in. Singer and Hernandez headed to the bench for the Big Reds. Fleming to shoot the second here, missed the first. That one's good. 13 points for Austin Fleming. South almost turns it over, bringing it up. Hirschberger will lay it up and in. His first bucket of the game. And the Big Reds throw it away into the student section. Just about halfway through this third quarter, a 20-point game has turned into a 33-point game. Traw, step back 3. That's nothing there. Branham collects it, but he throws it out of bounds. Big Red basketball. And PHS will call another timeout at 4:16 to go in the third quarter. 13-1 after the first quarter, 40-20 at the half, and now 59-26 here in the third quarter. South has been in control. Went through half of the first quarter with no one scoring. South has come alive. PHS having trouble hanging on to the basketball. They've left a lot of points at the free throw line and have missed a lot of layups this evening. PHS capable of a run to get back in this. They're going to have to keep South from scoring. Ten Wilson now into the game for Parkersburg, inbounding. Excuse me, is that Wilson? Have to check on that one. Rodriguez goes all the way around out to Parsons. That is a long three and he hits it. David Parsons with 6 points and a whistle in the backcourt. Foul goes on number 10 for PHS. Trey Wilson, yep. His first, team's third. McMullen drives and lays it up and in. Brady McMullen has 4 points, only his second bucket of the game. South creates the turnover. Traw with the layup and the foul. Miller picks up his 4th foul. And we will see 5 new Big Reds check into the game. Fleming, Singer, Cyrus, McHale, and number 4. Mason Siren. We got a lane violation, so the shot doesn't count. Cyrus to inbound, gets it into McHale into the front court. 2-on-2, drops it for Fleming. Fleming will lay it up and in. Austin Fleming having a pretty good third quarter as the Patriots quickly beat the Big Red press. Into the corner to Cyrus Traw. Out top to McMullen. Here's Mooney, will swing it around. Back to Traw, kicks it out. 3 on the way from McMullen is off the mark. Rebound, Bryson Singer. Singer ahead to Fleming. Fleming will go to the rack and lay it in. 8 points in the corner for Austin Fleming. He's got 17 for the game, but the lead's still 30 for Parkersburg South. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Traw top of the key against Singer and will get the friendly roll and lays it in. And a technical foul. Cyrus Traw picks up a tech, his second foul, and Singer will go to the line to shoot the free throws. Second one's good. First technical of the game. First technical I've seen this season. It's always fun. Singer tries to drop it into, Fleming tries to drop it into Singer, but we've got a whistle before the shot goes up. Blue 41, Devin Hirschberger picks up the foul away from the basketball. Lob in underneath goes to Singer. He can't get it to go. Hirschberger with the rebound. We've got a tie-up and a whistle. That one will go on Mason Siren. He picks up the foul. Branham gets it in. Mooney will push it into the front court. Doesn't have the numbers, will pull up and drop it anyway. 8 points in the quarter, 17 for the game for Mooney. Back the other way is Singer, and he is going to be fouled on his way to the basket. Cyrus Trawl picks up the foul. It is his third personal. Singer, three out top. Front of the iron, no good. Rebound, McMullen. South by 32. Here's Mooney for three. The left-hander gets all iron. McMullen picks up a loose basketball and lays it in uncontested. He's got 6. Singer wants the ball, will drop it to Fleming underneath. He can't get it to go, tipped away by Hirschberger, ahead to Traw against Cyrus. Traw misses the layup. Rebound McHale, front court to Singer. 3 on the way, off the mark. McHale with the rebound. His putback is not there. Another putback is not there. Hirschberger comes away with it in a foul call. It's going to be South basketball. Austin Fleming will pick up his second foul. And now wholesale changes. Line change for the Big Reds again. Hernandez, Freeze. Miller, Parsons. Kopic. Smith, a 3 for South. That one will go over the backboard. Jackson Smith back in. Austin Reeves back in. Aiden Blake in for South. Three in the corner for the Big Reds is off the mark. Kopech's putback is good. Kopech has 3 tonight as Reeves weaves his way into the front court. Who am I missing? Parsons, Hernandez, Miller, Freeze, and Kopech. No, that's the 5 on the floor. And foul called on, I believe it's going to be on Hernandez, and it is his first foul. Team foul 7, and I believe we are shooting free throws. Discussion at the scorers table here. 39 seconds to go here in the third quarter. South leads by 32 in a game that has not been contested. Riley, no, it's team foul 6 is what they're going to call it. So Riley Street to inbound it into Reeves. 35 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Reeves working against Miller between the circles. Now 17, 16, 15. Here comes a trap from the Big Reds. Dropped off to Iowa. Reeves gets it back. Here's 8-7. 6. Ball knocked away, loose on the floor. Reeves dives for it. Parsons going for it. Parsons comes up with it. And shot at the buzzer is no good, does not count. And that's how the third quarter ends. We'll go to the fourth, and Parkersburg South with a commanding 69-37 lead. You're watching high school basketball on CAS 45.
It's Christmas time, and Horner & Harrison wants to thank you for shopping local. Our helpful staff can't wait to show you all your favorite brands that the men and women on your list will love and appreciate. No shipping delays here. We are fully stocked and eager to show you all the latest fashions in comfort and dress wear. We offer free gift wrapping and free shipping on most items. So stop in at Horner & Harrison for a great experience in holiday shopping. Murdoch Avenue, Parkersburg.
Headed to the fourth quarter here, it is Parkersburg South 69, Parkersburg 37. South led by 12 after the first quarter, 20 at the half, and now 32 going to the fourth. PHS has put on some good runs but cannot stop the bleeding and keep South off the scoreboard. Mooney's short jumper is blocked from behind, but retrieved by Street. Back to Mooney, drops it to Traw. And Traw will bring it back out. 22 points from Cyrus Traw tonight, with a quarter left to play. And the Patriots just weaving out top, content to burn time. Street drives in, tries to hook it in, cannot get it there. Save is not there for Schaefer, and it's PHS basketball. Kopech's pass inbounds is easily picked off by the Patriots. Traw has it, lost it out of bounds, and it'll go to the Big Reds. Kopech pushes into the front court, drops into the corner to Freeze. That is a three that is well off the mark. Putback is not there by Hernandez. And now we've got a tie up, we've got a foul called, we got whistles, we got shoving. It's like Schaefer and Freeze got tied up there a little bit. Foul goes on 15, Hernandez, his second. And now 7 teams fouls, and we're shooting the 1-1 are the Patriots. Caleb Schaefer on the line, 5 points this evening. .63 senior misses the front end of the 1-1. Miller the other way will go coast to coast and lay it in. Grant Miller, his first bucket of the game. Press from the Big Reds, beaten by Mooney for the Patriots. Mooney into the lane, kicks it into the corner to Schaefer, steps behind the line to shoot the three, off the mark. Freeze tips it up, but collected out top by Cyrus Traw. Nice ball movement by the Patriots, but a travel from Mooney as he got a little bit hung up, took too many steps. Line change for the Big Reds again. Singer, Wilson, Siren, McHale, Corbin, are your 5 Big Reds on the floor, and now the officials want to discuss something. Siren will sit back down, and Rodriguez will check in. Is it he wasn't in the book? Is that what the problem is, or no? I don't know what the problem is. We don't know. Press from the Patriots with a 30-point lead and 6 minutes to go. Singer into the front court. He wants to go to the lane and cannot get his runner to go. Rebound Rodriguez and a foul call. And it will go on Nate Rodriguez, his second, team's 8th. Patriots will go back to the line for 1-1. Riley Street, 3 points tonight. Hits the front end of the 1-1, excuse me. Now with 4 on the night, and puts South at 70. Second one's off the mark, rebound Singer. He will run it up the floor. To McHale, now out top to Rodriguez. Rodriguez weaves around to McHale. Dropped into Singer, backing in against Schaefer. Turnaround is off the mark. Street flies in but can't get the rebound. Out to Trey Wilson, and he can't get it to go. Street pushes ahead to Mooney. Lefty shot is good. Ashton Mooney with 21. Jumper from Rodriguez is off the mark, and Mooney is pushing back the other way. Closing in on 5 minutes to go. The lead is 33. Cyrus Traw off glass, no good, gets his own rebound, goes up against 3 Big Reds and gets a foul call. Trey Wilson will pick up his second foul and put Traw on the line to shoot 2. Looks like Jackson, we got a couple Patriots ready to check in. Austin Reeves set to check in as Traw hits the first. Mooney has a seat. Schaefer has a seat. Reeves checks in, as well as Andrew Perotti is in the game. Traw hits the second. He's got 24, and Traw will have a seat. Aiden Blake will take his spot. 4:58 to go. It's 74-39 Patriots. McHale travels before he got the shot off. Or no, not a travel, we're gonna call foul. Street picks up his 4th foul. Team foul 7, now McHale will shoot 1-1. Sammy McHale, 5 points tonight. All in the first half, and hits the first. And hits the second. Reeves into the front court, now to Smith. Smith to Street. Street just about lost the handle on it, but gets it back. Blake to Street. Street did lose the handle on it. Singer comes away with it. Lobs it to Rodriguez, but Reeves picks it off. Underneath to Perotti. Perotti off glass, no good. Foul called. 34, JT Corbin picks up his first foul. Team foul 10 puts Andrew Parati on the line to shoot, and he hits the first. Line change for the Big Reds. Parsons is in, Freeze is in, Miller is in, Fleming is in. I believe Trey Wilson's the only one that stayed out there. Andrew Parati shooting second one and gets it to fall. 2 points for Parati, just checked into the game. As we close in on 4 minutes to go in the contest. Parsons out top will launch the three. Front of the iron, no good. Rebound Wilson. Wilson hung up in the lane, nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Miller. Miller nowhere to go. Now Freeze, back to Parsons out top. From the elbow, gets it to go. David Parsons with 8 points. 3 on the way from Blake is off the mark. Parati with the rebound, back to Blake. He'll fire up another one. That one goes. Aiden Blake with 6 on the night. Back the other way is Miller, spinning the lane, and a foul called. Foul will go on Andrew Parati, his first, team's 8th. And it puts Miller on the line to shoot. Drains it. Miller's second one is off the mark. Lane violation, shot doesn't count anyway. Seth Meadows is on the floor for South. That's who I couldn't find. Reeves, stop and go, and he gets a bucket. He's got 8. Fleming will drive to the lane. That one will not go. Fight for the rebound underneath, and another whistle. Lou 32. That is Meadows first. And it'll put Trey Wilson on the line. Shooting 1 and 1. We'll say the foul was on the floor, so he's shooting 1 and 1. That one is off the mark. Rebound Parati. Cole Joy has checked in as Meadow lays it up and in. And another whistle. That foul will go on number 2. That is Cole Joy. Grant Miller is at the line. And he'll shoot 2 as that is team foul number 10. Miller gets the first one to go. Reeves is out. Blake is out, or excuse me, Parati is out. Reeves is out, Parati is out. In is Jones. And Braden Townsend, number 22, has checked in. As we're getting deep into the benches now. Big Reds to inbound. Kopech trying to get something to go underneath, gets tied up underneath. and the arrow will go with the Patriots. Micah Jones, number 11, gets him tied up underneath. Number 2, Joy. Gets it over to Blake, and that is a 3. Blake drains the 3, and the lead is 41 with 2:11 to go. Kopech will shoot the 3. Rattles around, no good. Rebound by Blake. And the Patriots are still running. Blake tries to drop it off. It is picked off by Parsons. Under 2 to go. Parsons in the lane. Wild layup is good. 100 seconds left. And it has been all South. Patriots working it around the circle. Here's Meadow goes baseline, and we got a foul call. David Parsons picks up his first foul of the game. And it'll send Seth Meadow to the line to shoot. Meadow with a bucket here in this fourth quarter. It's the first. Parkersburg South going to run their mark to 4-1 on this season. PHS will fall to 1-2. Second one is good from Meadow. He's got 4. Hernandez back in for Parkersburg. Kopech dribble drive, lost the handle on it, got it back. Finds Freeze underneath. He backs in, can't get anything to go. And outlet pass goes to Blake. Blake will go up, contested, gets the roll and gets the foul. Foul goes on Grant Miller. That's going to be his 5th, and he should be all done. And now McHale will check in for Miller, who has fouled out. Aiden Blake on the line, trying to convert the 3-point play. Hits it. He's got 12 points. And South has 91 with a minute to go. Freeze in the low block. His turnaround is short. Rebound Meadow. Kopech knocks it away, but Meadow comes away with it. And Blake has it back 40 on a running clock. Coach Mike Fallon says, hold her up here. We're going to eat some clock. .30 seconds to go in this ball game. That South did not trail at all. And led after the first quarter 13-1. 15 seconds on the clock as the crowd starts to head to the exits. And the Patriots look to be content to dribble this one out. South will move to 4-1. PHS falls to 1-2. And that's how it ends, 91-47. Parkersburg South with a dominant win over their crosstown rivals, the Parkersburg Big Reds, led tonight by 24 points from Cyrus Traw and 21 points from Ashton Mooney. A tremendous game played by Parkersburg South. A slow start as neither team scored through the first half of the first quarter. But once South got it rolling, PHS just did not have an answer. We will be back on the air with you on Thursday night. And we'll head up the road to Williamstown. We'll have a little LKC matchup as the Williamstown Yellow Jackets will host the Ravenswood Red Devils. we'll have that game for you right here on CAS 45 as well as our Facebook and YouTube channels. 91-47 is your final here from the field house at Parkersburg High School. For the entire CAS crew, my name is Brian Guthrie. Thanks so much for watching. Good night, everybody.